Hi, my name is Ronnie Allen Real, and this is my week 6 persuasive speech on why you should be cyber aware. Did you know that in last year, 2022, 2.5 million student loan social security numbers were harvested and sold? This breach and hack was recognized by Nelnet, a company providing IT services for student loans by the government, which they noticed the activity and launched an investigation. So more often than not, when a breach is found, it's already happened. So, um, again, my name is Ronnie Allen Real, and I'm a cybersecurity major here at Wilmington University. And this topic is relevant to everyone, especially in this class, because you're relying on a computer to take this class and succeed uh, academically. So, even if, and not, if, good chance if you use a computer to take this class, you probably have a smartphone, you probably have a website that you bank with, maybe you talk to friends and family on social media. So there's lots of domains that people can attack, and more often than not, you're using more than one. So this is relevant because everyone who's watching this is relying on technology to some degree and should be aware and have a basis of cyber threat knowledge to build upon and act digitally from. So, um, what bad actors are after are financial information, identity. They either want to steal your identity or they want to negate legal action against themselves or others. They may want to open up credit cards to max out, which can ruin your credit. Sell your information to other bad actors, such as social security number, email addresses, home addresses, hobbies, and susceptibility to other crimes, and with the ultimate goal of committing more crimes. So I've got a wonderful book here on cybersecurity, um, advice from the best hackers in the world, Tribe of Hackers, and I took a quote from this from Cheryl Biswas, threat analyst with TD Bank in Canada. And she said, attackers are the problem, as are ignorance, complacency, and convenience. And I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Um, Ignorance, complacency, and convenience are just as bad as hacking themselves. So, how can we meet this need of this basis of cyber knowledge? Well, I want to refer you to another video of mine, Don't Pass Up the Password, that I did, I believe, in week 4 with our process speech on how to use and manage secure passwords. I also want to tell you about phishing emails as well, how to recognize them and uh, define what a phishing email is. More often than not, the emails are claiming to be somebody that they're not. Whoever sent the email is claiming to be someone that they're not, and they're asking for personal information, home address, other email addresses, what kind of accounts you have, social security numbers, banking information, Cash App, anything like that. So if you're even a little bit curious or suspicious, you can actually flag stuff as phishing. On a lot of these services like Gmail or Outlook, they have that feature built into it. And then also you can check to see if there's uh, been previous breaches with your email address and maybe even passwords. And that looks something like this. Let me open up. So here I have a really old email address that I don't use anymore. And as you can see, it was a Yahoo email. And as you know, Yahoo had almost all of their email addresses and passwords compromised about 10 years ago. Um, so it's obviously shown and already been compromised. But I have a more up-to-date email here, and we can check. And well, good news, no pwnage found, which is awesome. That's what I want. That's what you want. So let me go back over here. So how can we meet this, how would that look, um, how would that look to us and you? So, um, really what the ideal picture would be like is an entirely safer digital environment where individuals are empowered to protect their personal information and not just suggested, where it's a requirement and it's just a culture based thing and not an extracurricular effort. It's simply just something that we have and we don't have to go out of our way to do. So whether that be services or um, just a basic level of effort that we culturally accept ourselves to. And there's also some uh, threat reports out there which actually tell you what the cyber landscape looks like and what threats are out there and what's popular at the moment. And while this is mainly targeted towards companies, this could help you in understanding your threat scape and what threats you face yourself based on what you use online or digitally. So let's show you those. And there, one of them is by we have CrowdStrike, which is a popular business which offers cloud security solutions, and they have their own 2023 Global Threat Report that you can download for free if you have a business email. So whether you're maybe your school email or your company email, and this just has some information on statistics on what's popular. It really just gives a threat landscape. Now CrowdStrike is obviously trying to sell you on some of their products, but there's still lots of good information in these. So one that I thought was pretty interesting for CrowdStrike in their findings is that cloud is in the crosshairs. So cloud exploitation grew by 95% in 2022, as CrowdStrike observed a nearly 3 times increase in cloud-conscious threat actors. So as a lot of people are moving to the cloud, so are the hackers. Hackers are going to move, and bad actors are going to move to where the money is, where the exploitations are. Another one I thought was kind of interesting is that China dominates the cyber espionage landscape. So I just thought that was kind of interesting that China is committing cyber espionage, and that's gaining in popularity. There's another company here, SonicWall, who has a firewall security solution, that an appliance that they can sell and install for you, as well as some cloud firewall solutions to monitor and filter your home or business network. And these are some of their findings. As you can see, 493.3 million ransomware attacks, which is actually down. So that's quite a shocking number. There's been an increase in malware attacks, intrusion attempts, cryptojacking, which is kind of an abstract and high-level thing that you probably won't have to worry about, and IoT malware. So as we, get more into this sort of world of convenience, where we have smart light bulbs and power outlets, IoT malware is essentially, it has many forms, but IoT, since it's kind of closed source and it's very simple running hardware, it's susceptible to actual hacks because it's connected to the internet. So here is my video of Don't Pass Up the Password if you want to refer to that. And back over here. So I encourage my fellow classmates to take immediate action by implementing these practices I discussed and building your own basis of knowledge, and make sure that you are using some of these free services that are available to make sure that you aren't being hacked or breached. Be curious and learn. If you don't, you're 10 times more susceptible to any bad actors who want your information or financial, money, anything like that. Um, but just by being aware and having a basic knowledge of cyber threats, being curious and forever learning and adapting, you can minimize the risk that your identity is stolen, your credit ruined, legal mitigation made against you, and protect your well-being in the small practices of staying secure digitally. Security starts with you, regardless of affiliation or personal benefits. It always starts with you, the user. So, thank you. My name is Ronnie, and this is my Week 6 persuasion speech.